Welcome to my channel, AD Jane. I'm going to teach you how to make this okra soup and fufu. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. So today I'm going to show you how to make okra soup, like authentic okra soup, Nigerian style. So this is okra, okay? And you can make your okra soup with fish. This is mackerel. This is called mackerel fish, and this is fresh, frozen mackerel. So you have to bring it out so it can defrost. And right here I have palm oil. This is palm red oil, and that's what you use in cooking okra soup or any kind of Nigerian soup. And right here I have blended crawfish. This is the crawfish, just to show you how it looks. So when it's blended, this is what you have, okay? Crawfish. And you can also add dried fish. And that's what makes Nigerian soup very unique. We like to cook with dry fish. Dry fish can be any kind of fish, stockfish. It can be tilapia. It can be catfish. But as long as it's well dry, it comes out like this. So when you break it down, this is what you have. And it's very, very tasty. And when you use this to cook your soup, man, you're gonna love that soup. So right here I have onion, I have pepper. Depending on how spicy you want it, you can make it real spicy or medium, but it's always good to have that tingy taste to it. And you have this other spices that you can use too. Of course, you have your salt, and you have paprika. You can actually give it some color tone. You can add paprika to it to give it a good, nice reddish color. And right here I have Knorr cube, or you can use Maggi. And also some people might use dash. That's very good. So I'm showing you here some of the pepper. You can use cayenne pepper. You can also use chili powder. It doesn't matter. But I am going to make this soup with my fresh pepper. So right here I have the FUFU, and that's exactly what you've been hearing on social media. FUFU. FUFU comes in powdered form. So this is what we use in making the FUFU that you swallow. Nigerians sometimes call it swallow. So this FUFU, I'm going to show you how to make it, and you would enjoy it with okra soup. Like my channel and let me know what other dishes you would like me to show you a video on. Let's go. Break up the fish and take out all the bones. You don't want the bone in your soup. You wash your dry fish, okay? Make sure you remove all the bones, rinse them out. And next thing is you throw them in your pot and start cooking them, because you want them to be soft before you throw in your okra. I'm going to throw them in a pot. Let it cook for 10 minutes. So next thing is to cut up your fish. You cut your fish into a couple of pieces. Wash them up. You clean up your fish. Get your fish ready. One big onion. You want to prepare your pepper. If you want it spicy, you can put 4, but if you don't want it spicy, 2 is good enough. So I'm just gonna use 2. Now you blend your pepper. Okay. We can throw the fish in the pot. You can add your blended onion and pepper, and you just let this sit to cook the fish. And you can actually, stir it. So we'll just add a little bit of salt, like a small pinch of salt. That's it. Now we can cover this to cook for 10 minutes. So we're going to wash the okra. Wash your okra. So you make sure you wash your okra very well. Remove all the dirt or whatever that could be sticking on it. Now your okra is ready to be cut up. I like my okra to be in small pieces. So right now, we're ready to put in the rest of the thing. In my hand, I have Knorr cube. You can use Knorr cube. I am gonna use 2 of them. We're also gonna add the palm red oil, and we're going to add the crayfish, okay? Let's go. Okay, so we're going to add the oil now. This is enough oil to go for this soup. You don't want to add more than this. 1 spoonful of oil is good. And now we can add the crayfish. Okay, and you stir it, being careful not to break up your fish. Okay. Now we're gonna add the Knorr cube, okay? Knorr cube. And you have to make sure you break it up. You can actually cook with low heat. So after 5 minutes, we're going to add now the okra, okay? Now you can stir it. If your soup gets this thick, you can add 1 cup of water to thin it out, because you don't want it to be too thick. And you let your okra cook for 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. So we'll cover it for 5 minutes. Now you have to look at your soup and decide if you want it to be more colorful. You can actually add paprika to it. Like I said earlier, you can add paprika. To me, this color is good for me, but you can add paprika to make it a little bit reddish. Okay, and chili powder, that's if it's not spicy enough for you. And you can also use cayenne pepper if it's not, so you can add all that if you want. But as it is, I used 2 big fresh pepper, and that's good enough. And this is moderately spicy. Make sure you stir it and don't break up your fish. This is all ready. This is your authentic okra soup, Nigerian style. Okay. So this is the easiest part, making the fufu. So I'm going to use 2 cups. So when you make your fufu, you can make 1 cup of water to 1 cup or 1.5 cup of fufu, depending on how thick you want it. You don't want it to be too mushy. You want it a little bit more thick. Okay, so you can make it into the mold. So your water don't need to boil. This is good enough to start making your fufu. So now we're going to start. You have to keep stirring. Okay, you have to stir fast so it doesn't clump up. Okay, you have to stir fast, real fast. forming. If it's getting a little difficult to stir, you can use 2 hands and hold the pot so you can stir real good. So I have 2 cups and a little bit over, which I don't think I'm gonna use that all up. So 2 cups, excuse me, 2 cups of water to 2 cups of fufu, and then you start stirring it. Okay. So that's just to make sure that it's fully cooked, add a little bit of water and let it sit and cook a little. Okay, so you can just add a little bit of water, like half a cup, to loosen it out. And then you can cover it or just let it sit. Now it's 5 minutes. We're gonna stir it, and that should be it. Okay. And make sure you stir it all together to form your fufu. Nice, smooth fufu. See the consistency? It's not very thick, it's not very soft, just in between. Good enough to make your good round fufu. And how do you know that it's done? When you look at it, it's not all that pure white any longer. Okay, that's how you know that it's done. Okay, and that's it. It's time to scoop the okra soup. Oh my God, look at what we got. Look at that. And these are the dry fish. Now you can eat and enjoy your okra soup. Authentic okra soup, Nigerian style. Now it's time to enjoy fufu. This looks so good. This is so good. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.